Imagine you are a son to a billionaire and you have so much money laid in your accounts that you don't want to use for anything. Imagine you have so much money that you don't even need to stress for things to get done. All you need to do is pick up your phone, make a phone call, and everything is just right there at your doorstep. I mean, that would be so awesome. That's the kind of life I always wanted, and that's the kind of life you also want. That's why money inspires creativity. Money, as we all know, is one of the most important factors when it comes to creating something new. That's because if you want to create anything on this planet right now, you have to be dependent on the internet, you have to be dependent on hardwares, and you also need a labor force to do stuff. So for a very long time, I've always thought like, yo, if I'm creative, I don't need money. And that's where I get it all wrong. The ideas that we have in our mind needs to be executed, and for you to get execution done, there needs to be an iota of financing. So for a very long time, I've always been thinking like, yo, if I'm creative, I should have millions in my account. But here's the dark truth about just thinking about ideas in your head and trying to be creative without money. You will not be able to execute anything in time, and time is money. So for the most of it, if you have an idea you are just thinking of, let's say you have a song that you feel is going to be bigger than Beyonce's single, without money to promote, it is absolute nothing. Some people will see it and like, you might get some cool feedback, but at the end of it, nothing just happens. You just feel like, oh my God, I just wasted the song. There's no promotion. The visuals are looking a little bit crappy. And then everybody just looks at the song and they just that's been the part of my life that I always hated. But now, when it comes to being creative, right, there are things that I've also observed. For you to come up with the best ideas on the planet, you need to have availability of resources and you need to be insightful. For all the billionaires I know on the planet, if I check their back end, I see that, okay, at the end of the day, whatever they created, they needed funding, they get angel investors, they pitch their products. So the whole idea is, if you are very smart, you are creative, why I'm making this video is just to let you know that if you have something very worthwhile, go after looking for people that will help you bring it to life. Even if you don't have the money to pay them, at the end of it, you can get investors, you can get some kind of seed funding, and then you can also try your very best to see that if you don't have all that accessibility to things like that, you can talk to your family members, you can talk to your friends, and at the end of the day, you can save some money to make sure that your creativity comes to life. Because in a year like this, so many people are coming out with genius stuff and it's a big competition. And if you do not do the best for your own self and your products, it's just going to be one of these products that will be watered down into a lot of products that are out there that nobody knows about. And it's sad, come to think about it. Why is it that the creative ones do not get the funding they need, and then the ones with the most nonsensical ideas get all the funding on the planet? I've always been thinking about it. Then I just came to a realization one time that they have accessibility to people and they have accessibility to resources. Now, with the availability of all this stuff in your hands, the world is all yours. So being broke definitely kills creativity, and having some money helps with getting things done quickly and very fast. So let me know in the comments if money determines creativity or it's all about just doing your stuff and pushing independently without needing help from anyone. Musically, I would say you can do it, but it comes to a point where everything just stands still and you might be needing help at some point. So for me personally, I've come to a realization that no matter what you do, all you need to be focusing on is the journey, enjoying the process and doing the best you can. But in as much as you are doing that, also have it in mind that if you can get a way to finance all your goals and dreams, it's going to be 10 times faster. But do not put yourself in any pressure. This video is not to give you any form of idea on how you can make money or how you can spend lavishly. It's just a wake-up call that no matter what you do, no matter how creative you are, no matter how your ideas come and go, you have to put it in mind that at the end of the day, you need to be successful. And being successful does not mean that you have to have billions of dollars in your account. You need to have an impact when it comes to your finances, so you can be able to take care of yourself, you can be able to take care of your ideas, you can be able to take care of your family, and you can do anything you want on the planet. So the whole idea of saying like, I'm creative, I don't want to make money,
money's not everything,
please stop. Because first of all, you need to pay for your studio sessions, you need to pay for your styling, you need to pay for your ads, and there's so many stuff that money goes into. And like, as I said earlier, you just need to get your things right. find people that are willing to invest in your craft. If you have the best talent in the world and people don't see it, it's absolutely just going to be there. It's going to be watered down amongst a lot of people that are just there trying their best and struggling. It's going to be a big loop that just keeps revolving around one circle. So at the end of the day, guys, please just make sure that you have all your ideas right. You have your execution plan all written down. There are some tips that I've learned over time and I'm going to be telling you guys. The first one is make sure that you are very organized and very structured. The second one is make sure that no matter what you do, there is definitely a vision that you are chasing at the end of it that is not money. Then the third one is make sure you are prayerful and very hardworking, because the two work hand in hand. You can't be hoping and wishing for something and you're not doing the work. So these three things are like things that I've learned over time, that you have to put in that diligence. Diligence is what pays at the end of the day. So if you know that there are like ideologies on how like money and creativity work, please share it with us. But this is something that I've been thinking about and I felt like I should let you guys just know that creativity works hand in hand with having good finance. So yeah, I'm your boy Hitsound producer. Make sure you click on the subscribe and turn on post notification, because there are so many things that I'm going to be dropping on this channel and y'all are welcome. So see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to turn on the post notification. Let's go.